Just had a little gangster deal pop up in Auckland for the motor I need for the off-road race car. That isn't here at the moment because it's getting sandblasted, which is good. We've got progression. I've got to move on to these things pretty quickly because some little bastard will sneak in there before me and then it'll be a waste of a 2.5 hour drive. While I'm down here, I'll show you what I've done so far. Everything's pretty much painted, ready to be bolted up into the chassis. Trans is there, still need to put that together. Front hubs. We are on the search for new rear hubs because that one's good. That one's not too bad. That one there, it's got no more splines in it, so that's not going to really work. So we're all loaded up, ready to get on the road. 2.5 hour drive to find this motor. Just me and my partner, so it'll be a bit of a mission. Good to get though. Got to jump on the deals. Got to be quick. Yeah. I just want to just cut you out of my way. Sorry. Sorry. Fuck that off.
A few moments later.
Silly amount of time later. Got the dog. Crazy. Didn't lose a thing to pick it up as well. And we're back in the garage. Motor's here. It's now Monday night. Got back at around 7 o'clock last night, so it wasn't too big of a mission. There was a bit there where I didn't think I was going to get the motor out, but we hacked it. We got it. Don't know the cage, don't know any details to it, but it is here. The best thing I think about it is no open coils. So you know the classic pick apart stitch up where you go up to the motor and it's got all the coils ripped out and the spark plugs ripped out and there's just a puddle of water sitting in there. So that was a major plus. I think the only thing that's missing that isn't too much of a pain in the ass because it's going to get replaced anyway is the exhaust manifold, which is a massive plus. So I think the main thing with that now is just a big cleanup of it. She's a bit grimy. She's definitely not the worst shape, but she's definitely still pretty grimy. She needs a good water blast. Sort out putting something in that exhaust and giving it a bit of a degrease and a water blast. I think that'll be the main mission for now. We still don't have the car back in stock, but it's still getting sandblasted. As we can see, she's pretty empty. She's an empty garage. Got the pop top in here with no wheels. It's a pretty stock standy 4-cylinder. It's staying in a 1.3 litre Daihatsu motor, and I think you can find them in Toyota Beats as well. It's a K3 VE2. We did a lot of research into it and we got a specific class that we have to meet, which is class 5, so it's max 1.3 litre naturally aspirated, not a rotary though, because that'd be fucking cheating. With the research that we've done, they seem like a happy little motor. They rev high. I think the holdback for pushing a heap of power out of them is just the basic stuff: valve springs, retainers, rods. Rods is a big one. I think they reckon the cast rods can't really hold up to anything above 7500, but we're just going to put it in. We're going to make it look pretty, put it in and just go for gold until it blows up, and then maybe attack it again, or by that time might want a different motor or might be in a different car, or we never know. Got a heap done over the last weekend with the buggy. Painted all the arms. I don't know if you can see that, she's pretty dark. Painted a heap of all the axle tubes, heaps of the steering components, cleaned a heap of stuff. Yeah, put it in the light for you so you can actually see that shit. There you go, rewelded that. There's a big crack through there, which isn't it's just a gusset, not a part of the main arm, but we're there. Weld it, fix it while we're there. Hopefully the race car is here sometime middle this week. That would be nice. Try to get that painted as well this week, maybe this weekend. Brad's, like I said, Brad's car is going to be here, so it's going to be prep on that because he's racing that on Labour weekend, which is 2 weekends away. The Transaxle's pretty much the govern point of the motor, so once that's all ready and bolted into the car, then we can bolt the motor into the car and mount it from there. Then once that's bolted in, really the only thing from there would be wiring harness and a link, because I pretty much got it all there. But for now, I'm going to go inside and go sleep, but in 3 seconds you'll see me cleaning that motor. Classic YouTube clip. We're slowly getting there. It's the day after, by the way, so that click has worked. Just slowly stripping it apart now. Taking off a bunch of shit, getting down to the bare block to give it a good clean. I did just give it a little once over with some degreaser and a water blast with a bit of a brush. Actually not a water blast, just gave it a bit of a rinse with a hose. She's come out a little bit better. I've got to get a little bit more in there. It's another day again. I keep doing the skipping shit, but it's okay. I'm here now and we got all parts, and that is all for the trans, so we can start bolting this thing together. Also have extra couple things to do tonight. I've got to rip off the valve cover off the motor, the water neck, and questioning the timing cover. I think I'll rip off the timing cover, and it's going to go get vapor blasted tomorrow while I go pick up the chassis. So little video, just a little add-in of trying to assemble this trans. I don't want to go, I've got to put the diff back in it, and I don't want to get silly with it and fuck it up, so it's going to be a bit of a, I'm going to drag it out a little bit and make sure I'm doing it right, take it slow. And if it doesn't feel right at any stage, I'm going to cancel on that and pay some other fella to do it, because other people know more than me, so we'll give it a crack. I've sussed a little workbench scenario out, way better than what it was before, not so messy. Start working on this bloody trans. So it's still got everything trans wise bolted in it, just doesn't have the diff in there, which was a fuck up because yeah, I think my biggest scenario here is going to be getting lash on my main pinion. Brake cleaner, Scotch Brite, man's best friend. Load that motherfucker up. Load her up. More! I did paint this, so the only reason I'm doing this is I'm assuming I would have got a bit of overspray here and there. So just clean it up while it's open, I guess. Makes everyone's life easier. By everyone's, I mean mine. Sweet, that's it from the other side. So we got the diff plate in, and you know what I'm gonna do before I forget? Because I feel like I'm gonna forget, and now I remember right now. I'm gonna put more GoPro batteries on charge because I feel like that's a smart move. We on, she on charge. I'm gonna just make some lights on too because Jesus, she's dark. She's actually looking pretty good on that end of the shed because we got our clear view, but normally it's the other way around because we got no lights on this end. Okay, so the diff's in. Diff's in, spinning with the axle. Put it in there, it's not making any horrible noise, it's making a bit of a grounge, but as you'd expect with a dry diff. Time to put this cover on. So this is an aftermarket piece. I think it's an MP piece, I'm pretty sure. I might give it a quick clean up before I put it back on because she's a bit dusty. But this has O-ring, and we do, I believe, have an O-ring, so stoked. Use way too much brake clean every time. Or not enough, depends how you want to look at life. I think I know what's happened here. This is not O-ring. This is just sealant pumped into the hole, but that's fine because we've got an O-ring now. I lie, I might be lying to you. Nah, that's definitely an O-ring. I lied straight to your face, my bad. we're starting to lose light again. The garage is looking really dull. I need to sort out these lights for if I actually want to do recording, because it looks a bit shit, doesn't it? Okay, so we got one axle in so far. Horrible light, horrible light. One axle in so far. Just got to put that axle tube on, and then the other side, do it all over again. This lighting is horrible. I need to sort out some lights for this place. So I've assembled one side of it. I've laid it down on the ground in the light so you can actually see what I've sort of done. So there's your axle tube. There's your axle. Don't worry about that noise, it's just the bearing smacking that. I'm doing some more jump, skippity and jumping. It's like a week later since that last update with me putting the trans together. I've got both axles in and axle tubes in. It's been a big week helping out Brad and Campbell with that class 3. I was going to just run the video without an outro, but I don't know, it felt a bit weird, just a random video end like that. So see you on the next one. Next one's getting that class 3 sorted for Brad, and also sneaking in painting that chassis, which was good fun. A lot of progress lately. I'm tired. I've done absolutely nothing today. Don't know why. Probably could have got up and done something, but just been knackered from the last week. So cheers.